At which point I start screaming like, help, somebody help us. Nobody helped us. The chairlift person's like, meh, and we start going down. So here I am. Like,
you know what they won't do? Jump out.
I thought about that. I was like, could we get... Anyway, so my daughter, my son, me, I like throw a leg over my son. I'm holding on, pushing our bodies into the chairlift. And I'm telling them like, push back, nobody move. Like, reacting. Years of yoga. What does my daughter, who is at that time 11, say? Do you think we should try square breathing? As we're plummeting to our death, that'd probably be a good idea. Sure. So at which point...
weird. Everything's okay.
This is great. We'll be fine. Like, here, I'm supposed to be the strong one. And then the 11-year-old, like, rises to the occasion.
I got a couple of those at home, too.
Yeah. So we do. We like breathe the entire way down. We make it down. I get a very strong drink. They get some hot chocolates and whatever else they want. And I was like, never again. And then my son sticks his tongue to the pole. Anyway, my point of all of that is that she didn't just think about that day when she was facing death, right? Like, she had practiced square breathing lots of times, tons of times in situations that weren't that dire. She did it in the Galapagos when we were surrounded by lizards and she was like, didn't know how to like get down the path. But like, that is a practice and she's built it up in her. And that now becomes her response to those like really tough situations. And it is amazing how she can just like navigate through them.
I wonder who passed that information down to their child. Did you find that on the Instagram, or was that maybe mother?
That would be
puts
me
this down in there
all the time.
But it's interesting because that's the difference between that you've taught that in yoga classes. You've obviously taught that to your children. But as adults, because you have all the bullshit going on in your brain and all of your reactions, and you've watched too many movies about apparently ski accidents in Montana where you fall off a chairlift. Your reaction was,
we're going to die.
We're going to die. And she's like, why don't I just resort to the thing that you taught me to do during this moment?
Right, correct.
Mom.
Yeah.
I think it's pretty cool, though, because, like,
do as I say, not as I do.
Well, that's where that one came from.
Yeah.
And also, I don't think Christmas Story was where the tongue sticking to the pole came from, because I feel like they put that in the movie because people have been doing that since the dawn of time.
Which came first, chicken or beef?
Right,
iron.
Triple as soon as iron was a thing.
Triple dog dare you.
Yeah.
Okay. Whoa. Yeah. If you triple dog dare me, I will do that.
Then the neighbor kid just did it yesterday, and my son came and was like, Isley stuck his tongue to the pole. And I was like, did you tell him that wasn't a good idea? No.